Welcome back. This is Stef from Cold Blooded Freaks, and in today's episode, we are going to show you our top 5 picks while we were at Showcase Serpent's facility tour. If you guys did not see the facility tour with Adam and Sebastian, you need to check that out because we also did a deep dive with one of the genes that they're working very heavily with, which is Monarch. But in this episode, we are just going to show you our 5 favorites that we saw while we were there. Let's get to the snakes. As we go through these top 5, we're going to start with our number 5 and work our way all the way up to our number 1. Coming in at number 5 is a black pastel DG 100% het monarch het hypo male. And this guy caught my attention because of his almost creamy-like colors that he had going on. He was bright yet creamy, and I really liked that contrast, if you will, of those colors. You have the black pastel that almost looked not at all black pastel. I believe that the DG and the influence of actually het hypo and het monarch stacked underneath is giving him that bright, beautiful, creamy kind of coloration that he has going on. And he just stood out to me, so I had to give him a mention. I think his genetic stack, if you will, the fact that he is black pastel, he's DG visual, he is het monarch, he is also het hypo, is going to be insane in the future. Because I just cannot imagine the dark colorations reacting with monarch of the black pastel gene is going to be very, very neat. Plus that DG, which is going to give it that almost ghostly kind of appearance, but that soft color, if you will. And then the hypo on top of that is going to give it even more of that ghostly appearance. So I'm excited because I do have a soft spot for black pastel hypos and black pastel DGs. And I think that that is going to be so cool with the mix of monarch in there because you're going to get those rich burgundy colors, but that are almost kind of muted with the DG and hypo. So time shall tell, but I think it's going to be a very cool combination. Coming in at number 4 is a Hurricane Monarch. And now this male stuck out to me because Hurricane reacting with Monarch gives you those very, very saturated burgundy colors. And it was just a very, very complementing combination with that Monarch gene. And I really cannot wait to see other dark genetics being mixed in with Monarch in the future. And I think this male was just almost perfect with that coloration mixing with the Monarch gene. And I am excited, very, 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 very excited to see the future of Monarch in dark genes because dark genes with Monarch are actually my favorite combinations thus far. I'm sure there's going to be absolutely stunning combinations of other lighter and brighter combinations as well with Monarch. But right now, this one was a soft spot for me. I thought he was stunning. Moving on to number 3. This one is the only female in this lineup, but she did not disappoint. She is a vanilla DG clown. And her soft colorations that she had as an adult were just very impressive for me. As you guys may know, I love an animal that ages very, very well. I want an animal that is going to keep its color as much as physically possible as it ages. Historically, clown doesn't necessarily age very well on its own, but mixed with the right genes, it can. And in this case, vanilla and DG mixed with the clown gave her this nice, bright, light, almost creamy, kind of ghostly like look to her. I just was very impressed with her coloration and the fact that I don't really see a lot of people necessarily working with vanilla as much as they used to in the past. Vanilla and fire are very, very similar, but people tend to lean towards fire more. So it was kind of cool to see vanilla in a good combination too. This female genetically has some awesome potential to produce some very, very interesting babies along the way as she goes for them, and I'm excited to see what she produces for them in the future. Moving on to number 2. Now, number 2 is very interesting for me because I would tend to say that I don't see a lot of Monsoon combinations that really blow my socks off, if you will. I do think it's a neat gene and it has potential with the right gene combinations, and I think that Showcase Serpents had one of the brightest looking monsoons that I've actually seen in person. This one was a Mojave Monsoon, and the coloration of this snake, this was a male here, is so, so nice. I just love that like zigzagging pattern kind of going everywhere, almost kind of reminding me of like a hyperactive pinstripe, if you will, as I'm sure people will hate me for saying that. But Monsoon has those busy lines kind of going everywhere, and the Mojave just adds this soft and nice contrast to those zigzag lines, and it just looks so nice and so busy, and it was just the perfect combination for me. And it wasn't genetically crazily packed, which made it even cooler that it was just two simple genes working together to make a very beautiful looking animal. Moving on to our last but not least, this was my number one, and again is a male. This guy is a VPI DG clown. And as soon as they pulled this bin down and showed me this animal, I was in love. The coloration of this animal is stunning. The bright coloration, that bright, soft, very saturated, rich colors. It sounds like an oxymoron, but the coloration and the genetics of this animal just work so perfectly together. I think it helps that it sits on a dark, bedding and kind of makes it pop like it's a highlighter. But I do have a very, very soft spot for VPI Axanthic DG clowns. I think they are one of the best recessive combinations out there. And not to mention that this guy has a hefty price tag. He is going to be a powerhouse male to breed to other females. And this guy alone is an example of a male that you would want to consider if you are thinking about getting some heavy recessive genes into your females. Because he is a triple recessive, but visually all three of those recessives, he is a powerful male. Breeding him to multiple females is going to be very easy because that means he's going to be producing offspring that are 100% triple recessive babies. And if you breed him to a female that may be carrying one of those other genes, you can also have the opportunity to make visuals. So something to always consider is get a male that complements all of your females, or get females that complement a powerhouse male. But I think they are doing some fun things in the future with him, and I think they may be mixing it with Monarch soon. Time shall tell. I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. In the comments below, let me know if your number one was the same as our number one. And if it wasn't, I want to know which one was your favorite. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.